Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess, Alicia. Welcome in, namaste. As you come on into the live, join the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's keep the peace, keep the vibe elevated today. It is Mystic Moon Monday. But whenever this live comes across your YouTube channel, whenever it's recommended, know that spirit does not work in fate. There are no mistakes. Destiny has brought you here for there's something that you need to know, need to learn, need to see, something that needs to be uncovered. So, come on in, get your coffee, get your tea, get whatever you need. If you're at work and you're on your lunch, sit down, enjoy the breeze, the sunshine of the day. It's a beautiful sunny day. Spring is still here, soon to be summertime. June 20th, first day of summer. It's right around the corner. Many of us want to get out, get amongst, get back in the swing of life. We've been in hermit mode. We've been in solitude, seclusion. We've been in reflection. We've been in transformation. And it has not been without challenge. It has not been without challenge, without pain, misfortune, delays, setback, confusion. It's been a very strange and weird time. The energy has been resistant, determined to stop, to block, to delay, to set back. Many of us financially, physically, in our health, in our emotional wellness. But it is a new day that is dawning, a new world that is opening up. We have new pathways, new journeys, new experiences to manifest into our reality. This is a message of what you don't see, what you can't see, what's been hidden in plain sight. Those that are rising, joining and collecting together to possibly bring some chaos energy into your home, your finance, your family, into that relationship. So if you're ready and prepared to hear the truth of what is going on, who is involved, it may shock you. For some of you, you may not even be aware of who these energies are. Some of you are aware, but you may think that they have stopped, that they have moved on, that they no longer care. There's no communication. But Spirit's about to open your eyes to revelation that you want to hear. Hello, Julia. What's up, shining light? Hello, Queen. Hello, sis. Namaste. Yeah, we know. So, hold on tight. Because whether it's in your home, your family, your bond, your relationship with your children, your spouse, your parents, your siblings, whether this is on your job, with coworkers, neighbors, in your community, whether this is in that religious coven or cult you walked away from, whether it's that person that you refused their offer, that's still holding a grudge, all will be revealed in today's energy. So, all decks have been shuffled and prepared for the reading, because we're not wasting any of Spirit's time. We're tapping into this energy while it's hot. So as I step aside and make space for my divine ancestors to come in and communicate, channel these messages through me for you. I give an open space of unity, of positivity. I request my divine angels of protection and light to surround me, as I channel these messages, that they keep me protected and safe, and release any negativity, harm, or negative energy being sent my way. Ashe. How y'all doing today on this beautiful Monday? The beginning of a new week, a new focus. Many people are setting out on the road to entrepreneurship this summer. New projects, new goals, new ideas, a lot of collaborations. There's a lot of money to be had, to be held, to be collected. The first card out is silence. Silence with dark moon. With the dark moon, we know dark moon is the full moon energy. We are embarking upon a full moon coming up on June 11th. It's the full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the fire energy. It's about the traveler, the mover, the explorer. Sagittarius is the higher level of knowledge, commitment to learning, to studying, to knowing, to finding out the truth. Sagittarius does not move with a closed mouth. They speak with force, with aggression, with confidence. Sagittarius is temperance energy. It's also the energy of Archangel Michael. Hello. Protection. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness that stillness can bring. A presence of self fully embodied. In the dark of your heart lives a new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. Okay, this is about past energy that is still attached, possibly to your mental and emotional state. This is a little confusion, a little illusion, maybe living in a little self-sabotaging energy and fear and anxiety of what they've done, what they will do, or what's going on around you. This is embracing the stillness that Spirit has put you in that solitude, that seclusion, that alone state, which may have you a little depressed, a little unsure, unhappy, unfulfilled, where the phone is dry, the invitations are not coming in. Right now, the world seems uneventful, unenergetic, but you have been placed there because there's something you need to discover, something Spirit wants you to know. There's more information in the dark than in the light. For in the dark is where the information believes it can hide, it believes it can be hidden, it believes it can be not found and not discovered. But in the dark, for those who are not afraid to tap in, to walk in, to experience that part, that shadow world, there's much information to find. For there you can find the hidden, the secrets, the unknown. So this is about going in a dark place, in silence, in meditation, whether it's in a dreamscape, while you take a nap, while you come out of the matrix, while you fall into the rabbit hole. Allow Spirit to open up your mind, show you things, reveal things to you. Because there's definitely something that needs to be released from your energy. Now, this may be an energy confirmation that is being placed on you. There may be, if you were having dreams, nightmares, waking up early, wee hours of the morning, confused, trying to figure out what you were dreaming about because it's easily forgotten. You can't remember. Or you're having dreams about places and people from your past you really don't deal with anymore, communicate with anymore. an old hometown, old family and friends, old lovers when you were younger. If you're seeing infancy, children or people that you know that are now grown, but you're seeing them in their youth and infant stages, something is trying to pull you back, hold you back from moving into the light, into the next season of your life, wants to keep you trapped in nostalgia, constant memory, replaying over and over and over in your head, where you can only focus on the darkness, the abandonment, the rejection, the pain, the misfortune, because energy doesn't want you to step into the light. It doesn't want you to go through that final phase of your awakening. It doesn't want you to get that sign, that cue of what's next, what to do, where to go, who to invest in, what to invest in. Something is holding you tight that doesn't want to let you go. It's in your silence. It's in stillness. It's in you grounding your energy. Being very careful about paying attention to where your thoughts go. When you're around someone, when you're investing in something, in a certain place, where's the first thing that your mental energy is pulled to? Because that is the distraction. That is the illusion. That is confusion. Because once you get there, it's trying to keep you there throughout your whole day. Once the day is over and you replay it, realizing you really didn't get anything done, you're living in the same old day after day. Nothing seems new. Nothing is getting, you're in fear of taking that leap of faith. You're in fear of putting that thing out there or beginning that thing. That is not your fear of failure. Procrastination is not laziness. Procrastination is not laziness. It's trauma. It's trauma. You did something once, it failed. You tried something once, it failed. That person, that place. You moved somewhere, it failed. Now you're unsure what to do, where to go. All you see is failure and delay and setback and resistance. It's like they're caught up in this dark moon energy. Altar. We have an altar here. We have an altar here. This represents the ancestors, a sacred devotion, a worship skin deep rising from the ashes. These are the waters that will keep you. Maybe you have an altar and they're asking for you not to just clean it, look at it, make it pretty, pamper it. When's the last time you sat with it, actually had a conversation, sipped your tea, drank some coffee, talked to your ancestors? When's the last time you sat with your altar and fell asleep, went to another place, another space, invited them in, connected with them? So many times the altar is there. It looks good. It looks pretty. It looks clean. We give them everything they need except us. We give them everything they need, all the offerings except us. We are the highest form of offering that they can have, that they're waiting for. They don't want you to just dress up this new spiritual you. They don't want you to just make it look good in front of others, wear it as armor. They want you to invest wholly in the energy of that altar, of that space. Now, whether you know or your ancestors or you don't know is no matter. They know you. You will call to them. They will arrive. They will show up. They will convene. They will answer the call. But someone needs to spend more time at their altar. It's not just a place, a piece of furniture it's a sacred union that needs to be protected. We've got crystals and herbs. Crystals and herbs. Something you need to add to your routine. Maybe you need to get more information on what crystals will actually work for you, actually help you, actually perform what it is you need to be done, instead of just using what's popular, what they say, what you hear about, what you Googled. Herbs. Someone here may need to work more with herbs, especially my earth signs, It doesn't have to be your sun. It's your earth sign arising. Is your earth sign your north node? Is your earth sign your moon or your Venus? You need to work more with the herbs that are best for you. To find out what your birth chart is made of, what you are made of. What is your part of fortune, zodiac sign? How you manifest your money, whether or not you'll be wealthy in this lifetime, it's in your part of fortune. Hello, what is your Jupiter energy? The planet of good fortune. Where is your zodiac in your Jupiter? We'll tell you how you can unmask that generational wealth. It's time for you to embody more than just the look of being a spiritualist, the look of being a diviner, and actually do the work. You have angel number 122 here. You have angel number 122. Intuition. High priestess energy. Intuition, answering the call. You are more powerful psychically than you know, than you've tapped into. Things you can do will be revealed to you when you request that they be opened. Request that your Cashapp records be opened, be returned to you. The memories, the gifts. You hold the answers and you know the truth. Ancient ones await behind the doors of your mind. Ancient wisdom is in your bloodline. From a bloodline of shamans, from a bloodline of medicine women and medicine men, a bloodline of high priestess energy, of chiefs, warriors, a lot of Native American blood, indigenous blood is coming across in this reading. It's time to tap into your higher consciousness. Include things that will open up. There are certain crystals that open up your third eye, open up your crown, open up your sacral. There are certain herbs that open up your senses, will get your mind clear of stagnant energy. Hello, almost put you in a trance state of consciousness. But they're saying there's a truth. Hello, her third eye is wide awake. There's a truth hidden behind that third eye. And you may already know this truth, but being trapped in the dark moon energy, unable to see, you are using your human eyes to see. They are misguiding you, misdirecting you, keeping you emotionally tied down to things that no longer fit in your life. You're being asked to tap into your third eye intuition, to close your eyes in vision and meditation, to see deeper, to go within the darkness and pull information out, gather information. Someone here may definitely benefit from a ayahuasca retreat, a spiritual retreat that ascends helped you ascend or break through that last level of blockage. Because there's something that needs to be unmasked, discovered, that's already hidden within you, trying to get out, trying to break through, but you may be having some trouble. Maybe you're in a dark place because you're alone in life. The tower hit. Chaos and destruction came. People were removed, walked away ghosted, lost jobs, moved homes, moved communities, left the church, left organized religion. Now you're in a place of self-discovery, but it's very alone. You're on this path, in this lane by yourself, not knowing where to find the mentorship, the leadership, the advice that you may need to step across that final line. Maybe somebody needs to seek out a mentor, a higher spiritualist that can help you break through this dark moon energy. Yeah, mischief. Keep your eyelids open. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as a nail. There is something trailing behind you, lashed onto your tail. There is someone or someone's or some type of energy that's hooked onto you, lashed onto you, that does not want to let you go. Someone that's causing illusions, confusion, stress, anxiety, that wants to keep you depressed, broken, lost, so you don't tap into your real power. Third harvest. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell and suppleness. This is the Empress energy. Taste the gathering of honeys, milk filling your emptiness. This is Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Big Mama, offering you some comfort, asking you to come in, to pull you in, to let you rest and rejuvenate and recovery from what is going on in your past. Asking you to walk into nature, to connect with nature. This is Mother Gaia asking you to connect with nature heavily. Now that the weather is improving, the sun is coming out, the water is getting warmer, this is Mother Gaia asking you to tap into our milk and honey. The ocean, the water, the earth, the soil, the trees blossoming, getting that dose of vitamin D, of a new energy that will release. The sun is healing. The sun will burn away any residual negative energy simply by sunbathing. Be careful. Hello. We know how this new sun is. Ain't like the old sun. So protect your skin, your energy. But this is about basking under the moonlight, stargazing, laying in the sun, allowing it to soak up that last bit of residual energy, clearing your mind, healing your heart space. You want to heal your heart space? Moonlight for healing the heart. You want to heal, you want to get mental clarity, you're seeking mental clarity? Sunlight, sun energy. Every nature's element performs a different purpose in the body. You want to heal your womb, ladies. You want to heal that sacral chakra. You want to heal that solar plexus. Get in the water. Get in the ocean. Get in the water. Get in the pool. Get in the water. You want to physically heal your body, going through ailments, or get them feet in them hands, in the soil. Ground your energy in the dirt. Give it back. Transmute it. But you're going to have to keep your third eye on point. Because with this mischief energy, someone going on around you or something going on around you to block you, to keep you in the dark. We're going to tap in and find out why, what's going on, what their true intentions are. Come on now, underworld. Hello, underworld. The ancestors, the occult practice. If you're an occult priest or priestess, namaste, blood. It's time to tap in to the underworld. Just those ancestral energies that reside in the shadows. Because what may need to be released from you ain't of the light. Oh, it's not angelic. They ain't of the light. This ain't a time to tap into your light beings. Hello, this is a time to tap in to your ancestors of the underworld. Hello, demons to fight demons. And yes, we all of our ancestors is not fairies, butterflies, angels, not. They've gone through slavery, racism, discrimination, poverty, wars, death, disease. Hello, those energies have now taken a place in a world not, hello, as above, so below. Balance, dark and light. For those who are afraid to tap in to the ancestors of the underworld in the shadows. That is the energy that is fighting you, battling you. You need common energies to deal with that energy. Not your angels, not your fairies. No, honey, your demons, your warriors. That may be why some of you are stuck, afraid to go to that realm, believe that's evil or toxic, because the world has shown you it in a movie. Hello, still stuck in your childlike mentality where you fear what's under the bed in the closet. Hello, grow beyond the illusion of childlike fear and tap into your power, your strength. Hello, ritual. Hello, tap in. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication of self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly into the unknown. Hello, many people are stuck in spiritual warfare, battling the unknown, the unseen, living in fear and anxiety. Hello, of attacks, setbacks, because of the fear of stepping in to your ancestral realms below. The angelic presences, they go to the hospitals, the nursing homes. Hello, deal with the babies and the children and the adults facing disease and affliction. Laying hands of healing. Praying over the, hello, those are angels of the light. But the ones battling demons, performing exorcisms. Hello, rebuking. Hello, those are not the same presence or energy. If you're only using those to battle those, you'll be stuck forever in this dark moon energy, unable to see. confused, unsure, an illusion, constant fear and anxiety. Your ancestors of the underworld, of the shadows, of the darkness, your warriors on the front line are calling you to go to the altar and tap in to the ones you don't know. The ones you don't know their name, how they died, how they lived. They know who you are. For as you have answered the call and stepped into this new portal, opened up a new portal, a new connection, they are there. They wish to hear from you, for you to give them assignments, to give them the word, to make the decision, to send them out, to disperse them. While you were sitting down talking to Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Joviel, and all them angels and saints, and your energy is in the wrong place for what you're battling. Your energy is in the wrong place for what you're battling. Saints are healers. They're not engaging in warfare. Hello. If you're calling to Archangel Michael for protection over your physical body, protection over your home, he can protect that. He ain't dealing with spiritual warfare demons. That is not his job. He's protecting the children, the babies, the house. Hello. Protect you from getting in accidents when you're driving on the street here and there and going. He is not battling ancient demons, spiritual warfare. That is not. Know what energy you need, what spiritual deities, gods, goddesses that you need to be working with. If no matter what you do, no matter how you pray, what offers you give, what candles you burn, no matter what you do, you cannot get your health to improve. It gets okay for a while, and then you're sick again. You can't go to work. You can't gain financially. You can't take off. You're worried about being fired. Hello, you're having nightmares. You better be working with more than the archangels and the saints for that. Hello, Mother Teresa and Saint Gandhi and saints like that work with healing the people from afflictions. Hello, ain't the same. Warring demons, ancestral, that battle. Hello, the darkness. We got to stop being afraid, living in a childlike mindset, growing up watching horror movies on TV, believing, hello, that we can't utilize that energy, tap into that energy. That's not part of our bloodline. Let me tell you right now, if you are melanated people, hello, if you're melanated people and your bloodline is melanated, has shed blood across this great planet forcefully at most times. Those ain't saints and archangels in your bloodline, not slaves, killed, suffered, hello, in bondage. Hello, those ain't saints and angels in your bloodline. Those are warrior survivors. Hello. Real spiritual battlers that are asking you to call on them, to honor them, to offer to them, to work with them. But society systems, governmental systems, systems of control, religious organizations of control that's not even in our bloodline. Hello, let's say it right. Those of you, the Bible was not written by any melanated people or for any melanated people. How do you know? Because Yeshua, aka Jesus, Yeshua was a melanated man, a human that walked this earth. How do you know the Bible was not written for the melanated people? Because his name ain't on the cover. His name ain't on the cover. He don't even have a book in the Bible with his name on it. Where's the book? We got Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Genesis, Revelations. Hello, I can go on. Where's his book? Where's the story of his life? Because it goes from birth to 12 years old, and then it stops. Then we don't hear anything else about him until he's 30 and getting ready to die. That book ain't written for him. That book ain't written for. So if you're investing in that and you're stuck in the matrix and you're a slave to what they teach and what they tell you to believe in, and you're working with, that is why ain't nothing working, ain't nothing moving, ain't nothing doing. And that is why nothing will change. Because you're not working with your rightful bloodline, your rightful source. You're not pulling to your spiritual inheritance. That's not your generation. Hello, he was crucified. Hello, how does that not ring a bell? He was a melanated man, a prophet, a sorcerer that performed witchcraft and wizardry. Come on now. He turned water into wine. He parted the Red Sea. He was a magician. He was a sorcerer, a wizard. And he was shunned because he didn't conform with what they wanted religion to look like for the people. Oh, he was awakening people to the truth of who his creator, our creator was. And they didn't like that. Oh no, he had too much power and they didn't know how to steal it or tap into it, so he had to go. Does that not ring a bell? Does that not mimic slavery? Hello? Does that not? Any melanated person that opened people's minds, hello, stalked, trolls, competition, hello, hatred, race, all up in our business. All up in our business. Because they don't want anyone out there awakening minds, awakening the people, especially not those people. Hello, this universe, this planet is inhabited with black and brown. Hello, the majority of this planet. Hello, the majority of this planet are people who are the weakest. Why? Because they're slaves mentally and emotionally to what they're like sheep wandering in the wilderness, lost and confused, allowing anyone to be their shepherd, long as they don't have to do it. Hello? Pride. Pride is what will not allow people to remove that veil. See the pretty side? See the beautiful side? The side the world needs to see, expects to see? Once you show up in, made up, living a lie, afraid to be you, to be natural, to be real, because that's not popular these days. So we put on the makeup, the wigs, the whole armor before you even walk out the door. Because you want to look like everyone else, be part of something, be accepted, seeking attention and people pleasing, to be part of a clique. Hello? Too afraid to tell the world who you really are. Hello? Show them who you really are, because you don't want to be seen as weird or strange. You want to be rejected or neglected. But your ancestors are already doing that. They're already doing that. They're looking at you like, hello, who are you? Do you know? Because that is not that is not the lives that we sacrifice. That's not the sacrifices we gave for you to be that. To be a follower, to be a lost sheep. Hello, to be fake. To fake it till you make it. What is make it? The fancy house, the fancy car, the fancy mates. To be in a false relationship because you don't want to be seen as somebody that nobody wants, or let your family or the world know it failed. Hello? So you say stuck in misery at a job you hate to conform to society's way of living, and it's making you miserable and afraid and alone. It's time to not care. It's time to not care what they think, what they say, what they believe. It's time to pull off that false outfit and step into real, and let them know that you're a force to be reckoned with, exactly how you are, because you are perfectly made in your imperfection. And give that reality, that truth, that realness, that you, give that to source, give that to your bloodline, give that to the universe, because that is something the Most High can work with. He can't work with a falsity. He can't work with a falsity. Self-love. Self-love. What is self-love? Not giving a fuck, not caring, not constantly watching what they're doing, what he's and what she's doing, not constantly looking to compete, to be better than, to live like the Joneses, to dress it up on the inside, afraid, unhappy, miserable, putting on a fake smile for the world to see, only go home alone, crying, struggling, suffering in silence, as if even there you're not really seen. Self-love. What part of you are you loving the most? What part of you are you hating the most? And why? Does someone not appreciate you? Not choose you? Constantly belittle you? Didn't know how to love you? Didn't choose you? Did parents not respect you, honor you, love you, show you affection? Did you grow up with sibling rivalry, always competing? And it was allowed in your family to do so because there were favorites. Were you always told to be quiet, to be still, to pull back, that children should be seen and not heard? Was your voice constantly quieted? Hello, were you forced to go to college and didn't finish because you never wanted to be there in the first place? Were your goals forced upon you by parents who never lived their own? and swore they're going to relive their lives through you? Are you constantly in debt, near bankruptcy, trying to collect trinkets of value because your self-value is not there? So you place it around you to make people think that you live a comfortable, luxurious life? That overspender, that impulsive energy where you hoard, always seeking gratification. That's not self-love. Self-love means I can live a minimalist lifestyle on the outside and be spiritually rich and abundant. And I may not have a mansion, but what I do have is spiritual abundance, is peace, freedom to be me. Joy, that brings joy that cannot be stolen. Hello? Joy that cannot be stolen. Are you constantly wearing labels and aspiring to get labels on clothing and the best of everything? For who to see? Who you think is watching? What? Our egos can become so big sometimes that we actually believe that all day long, everybody on the planet is focused on us. Those who are constantly stuck in spiritual warfare, constantly when nothing is really going on. When your angels and guides have told you and shown you you're protected, but you're constantly looking, seeking for what's being done. It's because you're in your ego, beloved. You're in your ego. You actually believe that all day long, everybody else is focused on just you. Because they got nothing better to do. It gotta be you. Always you, only you. It's the ego telling you that you are more important to people around you than you truly are. Everyone's out here living their lives. Everyone's out here surviving, doing their own thing. People don't get along. It's just energy. It ain't personal. It's that many people on the planet. There will always be unhappiness, unfriendliness. There will always be arguments, disagreements. But to believe every single day their only focus is you, that's you. Because it ain't. That is your illusion. And because there's nothing else really going on in life, that you have to unmask something, feel part of something, even if it's warfare. That is dark moon energy. It's time to walk out of that energy and walk into the light and realize that the focus that should be on you, that you place on you, that you only invest in, comes from a higher source. That no one else can bother, move, shake. Therefore, why invest in the possibility of warfare if you're untouchable? If you're untouchable, unstoppable, protected, why even invest in the possibility of warfare? Self-sabotage your energy, pride, ego. It's a mask from fear, loneliness, depression, low vibrational energy. Because those that walk in power are not sitting around all day worried and anxiety and fear of what's competition. Who? Competition where? How? Those who are empowered by their own self-love, that know they are connected to a higher source energy, those that walk in faith, unshakable, unstoppable faith. Competition who and where? Living life on their own terms to the fullest. Freedom. Knowing that if it's not here right now, that's because it's on the way. That's because it's on the way. And stands on that. But as I speak it, so it is, and so it shall be, bar none. Procrastination. Procrastination. A lot of times people will invest in those things to make excuses for what they're not doing. That's the big one. If I invest all day in the attacks and protecting myself and focusing on that energy, I don't gotta feel shameful and guilty about what I'm not doing that I'm supposed to be doing because I'm being distracted. That moment of silence, procrastination. Somebody knows that they are procrastinating, but they're using the excuses of what's going on in 3D world for why they can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. I'm not ready right now. This ain't the right time. As if life is going to wait. As if the calling is going to wait for you to answer it forever. Ego. God got many warriors. There are many warriors to be called, to be chosen at any time. So if you don't want it, it can simply pass by. There's always somebody hungrier, willing, determined. Hello. And the ancestors will say, oh, well, I thought it was you. We waited for you. We chose you, but we see you. Okay. On next. Next. Patience. Patience. Instead of procrastinating, how about just move? Just do. Just perform. Just believe. Just build. Just create. And not expect overnight success. Not expect the money to be flying off the table the moment you open the door. How about having a little patience? Trusting in divine timing. Knowing that if you put it out there, they will come. Knowing that if you build it, if you speak it, if you teach it, if you lead it, if you unmask it, that it will all come together. And not giving up. And be determined to win, to be victorious. We go to a 9 to 5 every day, clocking in every day on somebody else's agenda, building somebody else's legacy. Because unless you own a business, own a building, unless your name is on it, you're funding somebody else's dream every single day. And on the side, paying taxes. If he's paying it forward for everyone else's agenda, sowing everybody else's seeds, building up their generation, their legacy, while you are sitting on yours, feeling yours, forgetting yours. Because it's easier to be a slave than to be a leader. It's easier to be a lost sheep than to be the shepherd. We know it is. That's why so many are called and few are chosen. It's easier to not do and to blame and shame anything else in the world. Why? But you can't fool God. You can't fool the Most High. That car flew way over there, y'all. Inner child. Inner child. And that's where the trauma is. It goes all the way back to childhood. Parents, siblings, family, the church, religion. Hello, molestation, incest. Hello, misfortune, poverty. Hello, racism, discrimination. Hello, the streets, the hood, the community. Yeah, and on and on and on. That's what the trauma is. But why is it still there if we're not children? Why is it still there if we're not children? Haven't been children for 10, 20, 30 years, still living in childhood trauma. The illusion that we're still in trauma. When you haven't been a child for 10, 20, 30 years, how are we still in childhood trauma? Because it's a choice. Because it's a choice. The lies about what was done, why I'm this way, why I'm still here, why I'm not there, why I'm not with them doing that. Lies to fill the void, lies to continue the procrastination. The inner child that was abused, beaten, broken, used, however, neglected, rejected, has grown up into a beautiful butterfly. Yet holding on to the memories. For what? To blame baggage, for the setback, for the loss, for the delay, for the procrastination. Erykah Badu, bag lady, you're gonna miss your bus. Carrying all those bags like that. You ain't gotta hold on to nothing that ain't holding on to you. You ain't gotta hold on to nothing that ain't holding on to you. And bags don't carry themselves. Baggage do not carry itself. You gotta pick it up. You gotta carry it along. You gotta hold on to it. You gotta keep tapping into it every time you need an excuse for grief, for loss, for stagnation, for procrastination. Bags don't carry themselves. And then you have those. Abusers become the abusers. Abusers become the abusers. Hello, that's what a generational curse is. Someone that don't break free from the childhood trauma, even though they're an adult body, an adult life, an adult situation, and they want to hold on to the bags for an excuse why they stay in their karmic energy, because they liked it, because they chose it, because they want to be in it, because they don't want to be held accountable for what they haven't done. So they put it on the past, the family, the parents, the man, the government, anything else besides the man or woman in the mirror. But you can't hide who you are from your creator. You can't hide who you are from your creator. Yeah, sexual arts. A lot of this can be tied to sexual addiction. I mentioned it. Heavy in family bloodlines. The spirit saying transmute that abuse. Transmute that abuse into purpose. If you were a victim and you are now grown enough to no longer be a victim, then you should be helping other victims as your calling. You should unmask that abuse in others and be a light, be a guide, be a mentor, be a coach, be a healer. For you now can recognize when people are being abused, when they are trapped. And now it's part of a calling that you need to answer. We had a lot of fire energy here. A lot of fire energy here. And there it is. What does it say on the bottom? Take off your mask. Take it off. Take it off. If you're still dealing with childhood trauma, because you're wearing the shame, you are wearing the shame of what was done to you when you were the victim. And now you're still being the victim because you're still allowing that shame to hold you, that guilt to hold you when you're no longer a child, and it should not and cannot. Now you can give it back by telling it, exposing it, living in it, transmuting it. Why would you not? Why would you not? Do you honestly believe the shame of what was done to you is yours to carry for life? To pour into your children or into your generations, into your finances? Give it back. Expose it, tell it, reveal it. You were a child, a victim, victimized. And somehow it turned off your intuition. It turned off your third eye. You don't even see now that you have the power. You don't feel you have the power. Still afraid to tell. Expose them or those. Why? Who are you protecting that didn't protect you? Take off your mask. Expose your truth. Although she's standing in the light, taking off the mask, do you see the fire in her eyes? Do you see the power? Do you see the warrior energy? No longer will that energy hide behind the light, trying to be something everyone will love, everyone will receive, everyone will approve of. And being something everyone will respect, honor. Hello, respectfully fear. And surely hear. Hello, because it's time, beloved. It's time to let it go. It is time to let it all go, to release it. She's hugging. Get out there and hug some trees. As she stands in the graveyard. Many of those who induced the trauma ain't even alive. Ain't even alive, ain't even present. Don't know if they dead or alive. And still afraid to tell it, to expose it, to shed it, to give it back to their grave. Give it back to that grave. To put a death to it, to bury it, to have a funeral, to write the obituary, to say goodbye, to release yourself. Because you're so afraid that, what the family's going to think, or what they're going to think, or what they're going to say about me. And you're already the dark sheep. You're already the black sheep. Hello. You've always been the misfit already. Or why not be exactly what they've been saying you are the whole time? Hello, the rebellious one. Why not be that? If that's what they say you are, be that. Let them know what they built and what they forged. Let them know that the power in you now, the confidence, the courage, the fire in it, let them know they gave it to you and you wear it proudly. Proudly. If this reading is at all resonating with you, I request the equal transfer of energy at this time. If you can simply hit the like button, because YouTube needs it. I would appreciate an equal transfer of energy if you hit the like button. If so, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold for those that do. If at any time you want to book a personal reading, the instructions are in the chat. We got calm. It is time to find your place of peace. It is time to find your place of peace. Message of warning. Message of warning. And we're going to find out what the warning is. Message of forgiveness. You see the eyes on those hands? Weary, tired and weary. There may be someone coming in from your past wanting to communicate an apology, make amends, settle, negotiate, but we got a message of warning here. You may have to tap into all the peace and tranquility that you have to deal with this energy. They're going to ask you to not wage a war, not battle, not elevate your blood pressure. They're going to ask you to put down your sword, pull back. You've already won. You already have the power. If you've awoken and you're walking fearless, unstoppable, determined, you've already won, my love. You already have the victory, my love. They're asking you to lower your sword because there may be something coming in to trigger you. Hello, message of peace. Somebody wants to make peace. Somebody wants forgiveness. They're going to ask you to lower your sword, to not fight a battle that's already been won, to not continue to wage an energetic war when the battle is over. Calm it down, pull it back, rise above, don't match energies. It is what it is, it was what it was, but if you were no longer living in that reality, then why is there a need for warfare to continue? If you know your ancestors, your guides got your back, you know you don't need to raise your voice or your hand to attack, then you should be investing in only things that bring you peace, joy, freedom, and happiness. Knowing that your path is clear and the road is open. You should be creating, taking action, be inspired to make moves, to build an empire, a legacy. Because there it is. Karmic relationship. A karmic relationship and a message of freedom. You free from the past. Your bloodline freed you. Your bloodline freed you. Your spirit guides watch over you day and night. You are already in an atmosphere of peace. You're already walking through a new portal. You're already in the new world. You are free. You have been freed for some time now. But this karmic relationship that either is holding you hostage, or you are stuck in nostalgia, or whatever's going on, the ties that bind, That may be the energy come in. Got something to say? Want to find a word? Want to be heard? Seen? Acknowledged? Whatever the reason is, you're being told to lower your sword. This is the fight you ain't got to fight because you've already won, and that is why they're coming in, because you've already won. They are at a loss. They're confused. They're afraid. They're not you. You should be walking a pillar of walking peace, a pillar of walking freedom, a pillar of strength, confidence. I don't know how many times they got to say it. How many times do they have to say it? That you are already free. Now you need to submit to that freedom. Submit to that freedom. See the secrets that are being tapping your Akashic, your inheritance. Hello, the secrets held within. These are not secrets outside. If there are, who even care? Who even care? Let them have it. Hold it. Keep it. If it ain't coming to you, it ain't your business. There's a reason why. Be grateful if it ain't. But the secrets within you that need to be unlocked, to be discovered, your gifts, your tools, they're waiting for you, for your submission to answer the call, to step up, to rise above it, to empower yourself. It's time for the phoenix, not the butterfly, not the cute little, no. It is time for the phoenix to rise, to take back your power, to take back your earth, your life, your freedom. Because the law of karma is on your side. Because the law of karma is on your side. Oh, every wrong is being made right. The scales are being balanced. Every fairness that you deserve is being returned, being unmasked. Balance is being commanded by judgment. That justice be received in your favor. A win-win outcome. Destiny unfolding. Let me come in the room and say hello to some of my beautiful people. Who do you have in the house today? Yahweh. Namaste, Yahweh. Is that manners? I'm gonna just say manners. Shining light. What's up, shining light? Majesty. What's up? Majestic. I'm so sorry. Majestic. Namaste, beloved Kathleen from Massachusetts. Hello, beautiful. Don. Hey, baby mama. Hey, baby daddy. What's up, Dan? Carol. Monroe. High priestess in the house. Alicia. What's up, twin? Goddess Alicia here. Let me see my phone. My phone will go back. And Valenzuela. Hello, beloved Julia. Rebecca. Rufus. Hello. Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Faye. Faye. Hello, beloved. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that Mercada? Mercada? I see some newbies here. I see some newbies here. I hope y'all come on in, hit that subscribe button, join the family. I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you. Psychic equals psycho. You gotta write to your opinion, boo-boo. Carol, hello, Aisha. Hello, Winnie, namaste. You gotta go, bye-boo. Hello, is that Big Cat? Hello, Big Cat. Peace, beloved. Yeah, I blocked him, Aisha. My moderator is not in the room today, but you out. Kathleen, hello. From Massachusetts. Yeah, yeah. Got rid of that Dusty Buster. Dusty Buster. Got rid of that Dusty Buster. Let me see. Yahweh's in the Cash App. Let's check it. Okay, first up for today's list, we got Yahweh Spiritual Embrace. Yahweh is number 1 on today's reading list. If you'd like to get on today's list, for 2 cards is $9. If you want a full mini reading, $18.18. I got you, Yahweh. Now we will go ahead and open up the room for readings. For Yahweh, we will not delay your reading, Yahweh. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, beloved. But we will no longer delay your reading. Let's go ahead and tap in, and then we will continue to pick up the collective vibe. If you would like a personal reading for your situation, Cash App, PayPal, pins in the chat. You can send it through YouTube by super chat or super thanks. Channel message: tomorrow is our peace and conflict resolution ceremony on the YouTube channel. It'll be a live candle event. It'll be a live candle magic ritual ceremony tomorrow. It's for peace and conflict resolution anywhere in your life, whether it's on your job or in your home, in your community, with a person, with an individual, or with thyself. Hello. Tomorrow will be the conflict resolution ceremony. There will be a master petition, which means only those who sow a seed will I divinate for in your name and your honor. To get on the petition, it's $44.44 for all Candle Magic Live on YouTube. That's at a major discount. Those in the room, because it will be live, will be a viewer, a supporter. You can work along with the ceremony on your own. But if you would like divination done by me, a donation of $44.44 by tomorrow at 11 a.m., no later. Because once the ceremony begins, I will not include people. The petition will already be written. The candle will be dressed, anointed, and waiting. So that is for tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. For those who have already sowed a seed, thank you so much. Hit that notification bell on the video. It's already up in the YouTube, in the community portion of my channel. Hit the notification bell on the video so you will not miss your ritual being performed tomorrow. Be spirit led, be spirit guided. But right now we're tapping into the reading. Yahweh is up first. We will do Yahweh. What is it you need to know? What is it you need to see? What is being hidden? And who is being hidden by is the energy of this live. That is the energy I'm reading for. We'll timestamp Yahweh at 1:20:44. 1:20:44, which breaks down to an 11. Also breaks down to a 2. Getting you your Yahweh, your angel number is 112. Your angel number, Yahweh, is 112. I also have 144, 144, and 112, or 2 angel numbers you want to focus on for today. Okay. Angel number 144, 112, you get the energy of the strength card. 11 is the strength card in the tarot deck. The strength card. 2 is the high priestess energy. So that's intuition and strength. 144 are the collective chosen. You know who you are for Yahweh. What's being hidden, what you need to know. That's a lot of cards. Bottom of the deck is the Magician, Major Arcana. The Magician is about transformation. The Magician is about manifestation. With the number 11 and the number 2, this could be a collaboration, a partnership, a new union. This could be regarding. And that's past, present, or future. Come on, spiritual embrace. Come on, Yahweh child. As we have the Empress energy. Hello, Empress embodies abundance. Something you are birthing, giving birth to. Something that you're birthing from within, creating. Empress is about creativity. Empress is about unmasking wealth. The Empress is about high intuition. Wow. Whoa. Come on now. You have the Star card with the Empress and the Magician. Star baby. Star baby. With the Moon card. Using your intuition to manifest major abundance. Major abundance. You may not even see this coming. Your calling is to be in the public. Your call is to be in the public, to be seen, to be known globally. The Star is about enlightenment, exposure, healing. The Empress and the Star, you're definitely a healer. Definitely psychic. Definitely a healer. King of Swords. King of Swords. That is a master teacher. That is using your voice, your intelligence, your intellect, your highest state of consciousness, a wise counsel, an advisor. King of Swords commands justice. King of Swords commands justice. Very intellectually mature. A mathematical thinker. What you are birthing is fame and fortune. You may not even know that this is what you are unmasking, because all of these are major arcanas. Major. That is a shift. That is a major shift that is about to happen. That bring permanence, long-lasting energy. The Magician, the Moon, the Empress, and the Star. It's possible that you're being seen. Very possible, highly possible that you're being seen for an opportunity that's going to bring in some major abundance. I don't know if you're in the public eye now or you're on a platform where you are a speaker of truth, where you use your voice, but you are headed towards fame, notoriety. It's going to bring in major shifts in your life when it comes to finance, to wealth. This is you calling in your spiritual inheritance. Because you are a psychic. We got the star and the moon. This is a starseed child. The star and the moon, that's heavy psychic ability. Wow. This is the kind of fame and fortune and being in the public that unmasks generational wealth, residual income, passive income. And it has everything to do with your throat chakra, being a leader, being a voice. This is what you're manifesting. During your season of manifestation, heavily, my love. Take action. This time is now. You should be working with the moon energy as opposed to the sun. It would be very helpful in opening up your gifts, tapping in, communicating stronger if you work with the moon energy. Stargazing, working with the moon at night. Also, I see a healing. If you've been going through something in your physical body, that is being shifted into a place of healing. Heavy healing energy is around you. Because four wands, if you're looking to relocate to a new community where you can find peace, healing, tranquility, make a wish. The star is like making a wish. The star is like a dream coming true. I see you moving. I see you traveling, going places, joining events. This is massive fertility and growth. 1111, along the next journey, you could be also meeting your twin flame And this is not a karmic twin flame. This is someone that will bring stability, structure, and support to your calling. And I don't know if you're able to have children or want to have children, but I see a star baby here. I see a star child here being born. Well, this is a child of your womb or a grandchild, but you got a star child in your energy. But I see someone coming in to financially support you, to offer you stability, an equally giving, loyal, and honest partnership. Because there's the King of Pentacles. There is the King of Pentacles. This is unmasking a lot of wealth, boss energy. This is you. This is boss energy. This is you stepping into a leadership role. This is you leaving your 9-to-5 where you don't belong, unmasking generational wealth, calling your generational wealth out because you're stepping into your calling. And I see fame and fortune. This is, if you build it, if you speak it, they will come. Busy, booked, and blessed. Money flowing, resources flowing, moving to a stable home. Ashe, beloved. Embrace that, beloved. Embrace it. Is there anything that we need to focus on? Anything that you need to be aware of or to focus on? Let's see. For Yahweh. You're 144. You're chosen. It came out in your angel number, so you know who you are. You know who you are. $111. You got 112. So you've already passed every test. The awakening has already happened because 112 is one past 111. So you're already in a new portal, a new matrix. You've already walked into your new world. Secrets untapped and unknown. See, there's a pendulum here. You may want to include working with the pendulum, part of your divination, because the number 10 is here. That is the wheel of fortune. That is destiny. You may want to incorporate using the pendulum in your personal divination or in your work with others to find the answers that you seek. A reunion, hello. Not only is that 1111 a returned soulmate, and not from this earthly realm. A returned soulmate being returned to you in your life in this lifetime. But if you want to reunite with your passed on loved ones, your ancestors, your spirit guides, you may want to include using a pendulum in your work. Secrets hidden to be untapped, to be discovered. Gemini season. The time is now. We're in Gemini season. There's a reunion happening. They're bringing someone back into your life, and it's someone positive. If this is not someone from your past coming back, this is a return soulmate. They're sending in your twin. And and if that information already gave you pause when you heard it, don't repress your feelings because of shame and guilt and judgment. Of who? Of who? Can't nobody judge you. Chosen, anointed. It's not the time to repress your heart, your feelings, doubting. Because if the word reunion made you run back to the past and cringe, there's something that needs to be known. Some unfinished business. They're telling you don't repress your emotions. Go with what you feel, what you flow. Stop sitting on how you feel because you feel like it's a weakness or a shame to remember. Right now, it's time to tap into your memories heavily. To work with them as stepping stones. To not see them as baggage. To see them as what made you, what's building you. Because I see a reunion here. Then somebody may be coming back around to tell you something, to reveal something to you. And don't be stuck on the past. Be open to hearing, to listening, to receiving, because you are at the head. You are at the head. Unstoppable, unshakable. You have nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. Whatever they are sending back is because it's something you need to know. Message to pass on. Message to pass on. It's something you need to know. Something that needs to be revealed because you need to give that to someone else. Like I said, if you have the gift of healing because of what you've been through, maybe this is to bring you that closure you need to finally heal, to take your divination to a new level, to take your psychic abilities to a new level. Because you have messages to pass on. You definitely are conduit. Definitely a conduit. Be open and do not repress your energies because of fear of tapping in, fear of what will happen. You are anointedly protected, but they're about to send you down a rabbit hole. And don't repress, don't control, don't worry, don't fear where you're about to be taken. Maybe a little scary, but they want you to go there. It's about to take your gifts to another level, my love. So get ready for a major shift to happen in your life and just go with the flow. Don't try to control it. Just let it flow. Let it take you. Let it take you. Ashe, beloved. Ashe. Thank you, Yahweh child. Thank you, Embrace. That is your beautiful message. Enjoy. Enjoy this new world you're about to walk into, full of magic, mystery, and manifestation. All right, beloved. I'm going to send you for those candles. You still going to get them? Yeah. I'm going to send you. Have fun. See you soon. Thank you, beloved. My baby girl going out, so send her a little change. Send her a little change. As mama do, as the empress do. Okay. Mama gotta do what mama gotta do. Send a little change to bless her day. And fur baby, mad she left. Fur baby, mad she left. Patty, she's not coming back. Get away from the door. She's not coming back. She went out. He mad. He mad. That's my youngest. She get more of the love. He mad. His playmate done left. Mind your business, Poppy. Then you won't be so upset. He mad. Thank y'all for your patience, but I want to make sure my daughter is good and while she's out. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you. Loki. Hello, beloved Samantha. Hello. Let me see who else. I got some newbies. Y'all hit that subscription button. Let me know y'all in the house. Y'all feeling this energy, feeling this vibe. Loki, Samantha. Hello, beloveds. Aisha still here. Cornelius. Hello, beloved. Sandra. I think I went back there. Violet. Hello, Violet. I love your name. Oh, thank you for your obedience. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me give you your ancestor lucky buck for your beautiful donation. Ashe. Thank you, Shining Lights. Shining Light. Get a $1,000 ancestral lucky buck. I know my handwriting is a mess, y'all, but it is what it is. I worked for doctors for years doing shorthand. My handwriting shows it. Thank you, beloved. Namaste. Ashe, such beautiful energy. Thank you, beloved. Francina. Hello, Francina. Hello. Thank you, everybody. Samantha, did I say hi to Samantha? I think I said hi to Samantha. Thank you, beloveds. If you would like a personal reading, it's $9 for 2 cards, present and future energy. If you like a full mini reading, $18.18. Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks. And you will get your reading. For Yahweh. Yes. Beautiful energy. Yes. I said. Okay, we will continue on with the collective vibe. You take what resonates. If it don't apply, you let it fly. These will be messages from your higher self. If your higher self could get your attention, could get you to listen, what would your higher self have to say? What would your higher self want you to know? These are revelations from your higher self. Hello. Your Ori. Your Ori. O-R-I. Your Ori. Your Gemini. Your twin. Your Gemini. Your twin. Your Gem and I. Your twin. Messages for your journey. Messages for your path. Higher self-guidance. You have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. You have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There's something for you there. Looks like a treasure chest full of gold. Looks like a treasure chest full of gold. Just waiting for you to unlock it, unmask it, to find it, to seek it, a generational wealth. You aren't done. You aren't done. You are just getting started. Ashe. You ain't done. You just getting started. Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. Whatever I've been saying this whole time. Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. Those tower moments that bring pause, destruction, chaos, endings, separation. Hello. Death and new beginnings. They are very chaotic, unseen, unexpected. Knock us off our feet and shake our foundation. Shake it loose. Shake out the dust, the snakes. Hello. Sometimes it's needed to wake us up. Them hard lessons. Hello. Sometimes it's needed. That medicine that heals and reveals. Whoever it's done, it's meant to get the job done so that it doesn't happen again. They don't come back again. You don't do that again. You don't experience that again. When you start, the path appears. When you start, a path simply will appear. All you got to do is take a step in any direction, but move. Any direction will do. As soon as you move in it, you move, they move, just like that. Any direction you choose will work out. Just choose and move and do. And stop overanalyzing, overthinking, concerning all that could go wrong. You pull the strings that control your own life. You and only you. Messages from your higher self. You got it. We got it. You and I, the man, the woman in the mirror, the person you can trust the most, the one that loves you the most, self-love and self-care, that will never steer you wrong. Somebody here needs to do some mirror magic. Somebody will benefit from some heavy mirror magic. If you can't sit with yourself, if you can't talk to yourself, if you don't believe it for more than 5 seconds, you can't stand and look at it. Look at you, to talk to you. If you think you're crazy, what you doing? Who will love you better? Who can you trust more? Who wants the best for you more? Who is more your equal? Who is closer than your higher self? Who else are you trying to get it from? Trauma bonding, codependency. Who else and where else comes before your higher self? Your north node. That is your north node. You are creating a you. You are creating a you that you will be proud of. Who give a shit what they say, what they think, how they feel, the gossip, the lies, the drama? Who the hell cares? Let them. Haters, that's what they do. And if you ain't got no haters who are your biggest fans, then you ain't doing nothing. You ain't creating nothing. You ain't making moves. You ain't building. There's no value. If you ain't got no haters, then you ain't unmasking nothing. Because they are your biggest fans. And they will let you know every time how valuable you are. Every time. You got 2 haters, get you 2 more. Hello. They are your building blocks. They are the energy that funds your fire to do better, to reach higher. I'm sorry, y'all. My fur baby is everywhere, and I got a hair. Hello. Your higher self says there's nothing they can do to stop us. There ain't nothing they can do. Your higher self is there ain't nothing. Your higher self wants to know there's nothing they can do to stop you. No, but they want to stop you. They want to be you. Hello? They're inspired, influenced. They'll never tell you what they are. Your strength, your courage, your survival. They are in awe, amazed at your power. Intention and action will launch all your dreams. Hello? That plan you've been planning and thinking about for a year, 2 years, 3 years, there's still just a plan. When is it going to become a movement? When is it going to become a movement to unmask your wealth? The plan has been planned out. Planned enough. Your higher self is ready to move, to live, to be seen, to be wealthy. You have wealth living in your bones. You have wealth living in your bones. All you got to do is stop sitting on it and pour into it and put it out there and focus on and be determined to win, be exactly who they said you were going to be. Yeah, that rebel, that wild child. Hello, that too much. Be exactly who they said you were going to be. Be that. All right, beloveds, you know what time it is. This is the last call. This is the absolute last call. So if you would like an 1818 mini reading or a 2-card pull for $9, present and future energy, this is the last call before I close down the gate. You can use Cashapp or PayPal. It's pinned in the chat. Mistress of the Gates Tarot in the black section. Open up the Cashapp and the PayPal. You can send it through YouTube by Super Chat or Super Thanks. Same as Shining Light sent their beautiful donation. Because this is the time of revelation, of deliverance. This is the time of deliverance. You're in it now. You've been called to it now. Yes, Aisha. Yes. Yes. Yes, shine like darkness, hold the keys. Hello. You best to believe it held the keys for me. You best to believe it held the keys for me. Stand down for what? Stand down for what? It's a power. It's a power that once you have it, once you receive it, you will never let it go or give it up to be part of no clique. No, hello. The clique, the tribe, the community will come to you, will find and seek you. We are the hunters. We are not the prey. Hello, we sit all day in pasture, patiently awaiting the opportunity to unmask itself. And then when we're ready, and we know it's ready, we go for it. We conquer it, and we feed till our belly full on the source energy that the God has given to all of us. We don't wait, we don't beg, we don't borrow, we don't live in anxiety. We expect to receive. And that's simply because we know our Father, our Creator, has promised to prosper us and not to fail us. And we stand on that promise without doubt, bar none. Fear what and fear who? There is no room for that. When the mind is full with spirit source energy, there ain't no room for the rest of that trash. It can't get in. It can't penetrate. It don't live. We don't live there anymore. Hello? A new world. A whole new world. Hello? A whole new point of view. I can go anywhere with time to spare. Let me show this whole new world to you. That is what Spirit is trying to do. That is what Spirit is trying to do. Show you who you've been, who you are, where you belong, and with who. Do I pull any more cards? This will be the last deck and the last call for readings. If you would like to book one, tomorrow is a peace and conflict resolution candle magic ritual live on YouTube. Your donation of $44.44 can be included in the divination. Everyone can watch. Everyone can support. Tap in. Only those who sow a seed will be included in the petition placed in the spell work to bring the request of peace and conflict resolution. You can cash out your payment, PayPal your payment, or send it through YouTube. 4444. Next week, July 11th, is a full moon in Sagittarius. We're doing a return to sender under the full moon on June 10th. It's already pre-scheduled on the channel. If you purchase the candle for tomorrow for conflict resolution, the return to sender is half off for $22.22. For each individual separate is $44.44. Yes, darling.
Mama, they don't have the big white one you want.
Okay, get a little one.
Okay, so what do I get?
Just one.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, do me a favor. Instead of the black one, bring tobacco.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
so it's tobacco, red, blue, and a little white.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Get ready to commit. Get ready to make a commitment to self-love. A commitment to self-love. That's what they're asking. Your higher self is asking you to commit to loving thyself. Placing yourself higher on your agenda. Cooperation, collaborating with others, working together with others. Teamwork will make the dream work. Be in alignment with universal forces. Work together with their source energy and cooperation. Submitting and being open to receiving change, redirection, guidance, enlightenment. I see a lot of love coming this summer. There's a lot of twin flame unions being brought together this summer. A lot. Because love needs to be brought back to this planet to elevate the vibe. To elevate the vibe. Integrity, and humility are one, which means stay out of your ego, stay out of your pride, but keep your healthy boundaries. Keep your healthy boundaries, but stay out of your ego. Stay out of your pride. Be open to receiving. Don't repress your thoughts, your feelings. You're a human. Don't repress your human side to be a spiritual beast. Don't repress your human side looking to be a spiritual beast. Hello? Stay in your integrity, in your truth, in your lights, but be humble. You may become the spiritual beast, but be humble. Don't go out there, hello, feeding on every energy, every soul. Don't become this spiritualist that wants to get back at the world because now you're empowered. Stay integrous. Commit to love. Love energy, love, source energy. Source energy is love at its highest form. It is. Get over here. Stand down, little doggy. Stand down, little doggy. Thank you. Hello. Don't become the spiritual beast and be killing hearts in these streets. Don't do that. Okay? Remember that everybody's on different paths. Remember that everybody's not you, not going at your pace or your speed. Do not step on toes once you get on top. Okay? Don't retaliate. Don't laugh. Don't gloat. Don't brag. Because you're about to walk into a major abundant life. Justice is being commanded. Hello? Every wrong is being made right, but don't brag, don't gloat when you get there. Karma will take care of whoever you do. It ain't for you to do that. Lower your sword, let karma do what she do. You move on. You move on. And don't put your ear to the wall. You don't need to know. Don't put your ear to the wall. You don't need to know. You move on into your new life. You don't need to know what's going on in the one you left behind. So don't put your ear to the wall. When you get this freedom, use it wisely. It's not time to look back. It's not time to look back. When your magical gifts are heightened, when your magic is heightened, use it wisely. Hello, here today, gone tomorrow. Your ancestors will strip you if you get in your ego. So don't go there. This magic, this calling is sacred. It's sacred. It's not meant to do what the karmics do. It's not meant to do what trash. Don't become them. Don't let your heart be so hardened and become that which you finally were rescued from when you get here. Don't do that. Because they're just looking to say that all that karma is your fault because of you. Yeah, you may be the cause and effect. Hello? But let karma do what she do. Don't get your hands dirty. Playing around in muddy water. Yeah. Remember to keep the compassion, keep the empathy, and keep the vision. Keep the vision. Trust that God got you. Trust that God got you, and respect the calling. Respect the calling. It's not a game in these streets. It's not a game in these spiritual streets. Respect the calling. Respect the anointing. Because everybody ain't chosen. Because where you're about to go, where you are about to go, not only have you never seen it before, but they never seen you in that light before, and that power before. But don't fall prey to your ego when you put on that new suit of armor. They will miss you. They will regret. They will whatever you. But you already know that, and that ain't your problem, or your worry, or your concern. Do not keep your ear to the door. You moving on? Move on. The past ain't got nothing to give you but memories you don't even want. Memories you don't even want. Don't take the past. The past can't go with you where you're going. And that means the people too. Don't be in these spiritual streets believing that now because you're a healer, you got to reach back into the past. Hell no. That's not your assignment. That is not your assignment. God will never move you out of something to send you back to fix it. I got to say that for somebody. That's in the spiritual ego. God will not move you from something and then send you back to fix it. That's the ego. That's a spiritual ego. That is not your assignment, not your job. You came out of the mud. Let that find their way out too. Don't be a crutch. Don't be a crutch. If you believe in it, that's the ego talking. God ain't moving you out of nothing to send you back to fix it. Hell no. No, boo-boo. Stay as far away from your past as you can. Keep a safe distance. Keep a safe distance. Spiritual industry to get in the ego, and all of a sudden, I got to go back and heal my whole family. Fix my whole family. Hell no. That wasn't even your family. That was the tools and energy that was needed to wake your ass up, to get away from, to move apart from, to rise above. Ain't no way in the world you don't get an assignment to go back and fix nobody that you left behind. Hello? If Spirit want them to catch up, He'll light a fire under their ass. But you keep moving. You keep forging ahead. Hello? Don't go back to being no codependent for someone else. Don't go back to being somebody else's crutch. Don't you lay that karmic debt down. Don't you pick it back up. Because your ego make you think that now you are some guru healing the world. And insulted your no, boo-boo. Hello? Don't fall prey to spiritual psychosis. Because that's exactly what that is. All right, beloveds. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time, your donations, your bookings, your love. Simply by hitting the like button and sending me an equal transfer energy back. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. It is the beginning of a new week. Let's get out there and apply that pressure. Make that move. Take that action. Stop sitting on a gold mine. Stop sitting on a gold mine. Get off the treasure chest so that the top can fly open and allow your inheritance to soar. Hello? Some of you can't get wealthy because you're sitting on the chest. You're sitting on the gold mine, just sitting there overthinking. Analysis paralysis. Get off, get up, get off the chest. Unlock so you can reach in and take your portion. Simple as that. You know what you need to do, so go do it. I'm here if you need. I'm open for mentorship. If you need to know thyself and book a birth chart reading, if you need confirmation clarity or 101, my website is in the box in the chat. Mistress of the Gates Tarot, Goddess Alicia, my spiritual online shop is in the chat. Click on it, open it up, and find what you need. How to connect, send me an email. If you have a question, you don't see something, let me know. Send me an email. The only failure is in not asking. No question is the wrong question. Hello? We've all heard no before, and so what? A no here means I got to go find a yes over there. That's all. It's a redirection. That's all it is. Ashe. So, hello, birdies. Go enjoy this beautiful, abundant day. As the sun shines, live your life. Live your life. We only get this one right now. Live it to the fullest and be free. I'll see you all again tomorrow on Tea Time Tuesday. We're tapping in while the tea is hot. Tomorrow's about, come on into the boom boom room. You ain't going to want to miss tomorrow. I'll see you all again, my friend. And thank you so much for being here, for being with me, for hitting that button and joining the family. I'd love to have you. I'll see you again. Ashe, beloveds. Ashe.